Why is it so hard for us to be vulnerable with people? Because vulnerability takes time. It takes time for vulnerability to develop between you and another person, between you and a space, between you and yourself. But in the world that we live in, with social media, all the noise in the background, with how many times we're switching between this conversation, that conversation, how is it that we ever have time to become vulnerable? How do we ever have time to scratch that surface and go down past the tip of the iceberg, so to speak? How do you develop that trust so that when there are people who are walking around and you're trying to talk and thank you, brother, like that guy, I mean, you open up for a second. You give yourself a chance, a second, to show your true self. Not the self that you want other people to see you, people who are passing by to see you as, but for a second just to be, and not worry about what that person's crossing is thinking, what this person's crossing is thinking, what's going on, this person's timeline, what that person did on Facebook. But it's different. It's just so different when you let others be a part of it. I, like most people, struggle to let other people be a part of it. How many of us keep people at arm's length? How many people have seen your darkest spots, your scariest shadows? We don't want to show that to the world, and it makes sense. But when you let other people in, and they see it, and they go, hey, me too. All of a sudden, this scary place that was just so terrifying that you couldn't even look at, that you couldn't allow other people to look at, all of a sudden, it's not so scary. All of a sudden, it's not suffering, it's shared struggle. All of a sudden, it's not just depression, now it's support for other people and yourself. I guess the question is, can you look at yourself so that you can allow others to look at you as well? And by doing so, allow them to be seen as well. Can you be vulnerable in your life so that you allow other people to share that vulnerability themselves? Can you shine a light in your dark spaces so that others have the courage to go shine a light in theirs?